Hello, and welcome to the 2025 Kawaori channel, Vienna Sausage Smackdown. Today our goal is to find out which sausage is supreme, which one stands above all of the rest. Now, for those uninitiated, Vienna sausages, little canned hot dogs, essentially. They're a little bit softer, but I describe them as a struggle food. At one point in my college years, I had very little money, and I ended up eating these things like nobody's business because they were cheaper than cat food at the time. Anyway, they're not great. They're a struggle food. Excellent, like, survival food. You can put them on a pantry shelf and they'll last forever. But, as you can see here, we have many different brands to choose from. Which one will reign supreme amongst all of the rest? Today, we aim to answer that question, armed with nothing more than a little toothpick shaped like a sword. Alright, starting off, I'm going with Armor Vienna sausage. This is what I ate so many times back in my struggle days, but we're making a return. I find this to be the golden standard. This sets the bar, and from there we'll judge all of the rest, all of the other variants. So, Armor brand, let's find out. Let's see. Here we go. Vienna sausages, they always do come in a little brine. I don't drink the brine. That's disgusting. But anyway, they're a little pale. Let's find out if they taste as good as I remember. And they are very soft. There we go. Look at that. Okay. Vienna sausage number 1, down the hatch. Okay. Salty. Not as unpleasant as I remember. I think that maybe back then, because I had to eat them, I didn't like them as much, but now that it's a choice, it's not so bad. Like I said, soft, a little uncomfortable. Like typically you don't want a meat product quite that soft, even if it is like heavily processed. Let's see if I can get it to focus on this. Yeah, made with chicken, beef, and pork added in chicken broth. So it's a little bit of everything. So it's not even just like the reject parts of like the cow or something. This is just the reject parts of the meat. Anyway, not terrible. It's probably right in the middle of the road. We're gonna line these up behind, and let's see. As our pyramid here gets smaller, we're gonna be able to see the lineup. So next up, we have Brookdale Vienna sausage, also made with chicken, beef, and pork, added in chicken broth. So it's about the same thing. This one I picked up at Aldi. This is an Aldi exclusive. I have never seen Brookdale brand anywhere else. Not that I'm really looking for Vienna sausage anywhere, but anyway, the image on the packaging actually looks a bit more appealing. If I can get that in focus, yeah, they look a little bit more like pinkish, a little more darker and more hot dog looking than Armor, which kind of look pale and sickly. So, here we go. Brookdale Vienna sausage. Nice hiss. Okay, in color, about the same. Bit more broth in there. But we're really gonna find out on the taste. Okay. Oh. So, they all stick together a little bit more in this one. It's a bit more of a struggle to remove it. Oh, but I see a free one over here. Okay. Bit of a good skewer. Come on, yo. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got it. Okay, I have to say that right away, this guy's looking a little bit less appealing than the first one. Here, before we go for the taste test, a little cleanse my palate and drink of water. Okay. Alright. So, going in fresh. Let's see how this one tastes. Again, Aldi, twice as nice guarantee. Will I love their Vienna sausage? Probably not, but... Oh. Okay. Wow. Not what I was expecting there. What I can say, Aldi brand, Brookdale Vienna sausage, this is actually more appealing than the armor one. Maybe I've just burnt myself out. Like I've fulfilled my lifetime quota of eating armor brand, but Brookdale, the flavor's a little more meaty and a little less salty. Although they all stuck together in the can, the one that I was able to get free and eat, it was a little more solid and a little less gelatinous than I expected from Armor Brand. So anyway, Brookdale, I would actually rate this higher than Armor Brand. You can see him in the background here. There we go. So right now, number 1 spot, we have Brookdale. Number 2 spot, Armor. Next up, we have Kroger brand Vienna sausage. Again, in chicken broth. Original flavor. We're not doing... Now, Vienna sausage, you can buy them in different flavors. You can buy them in like barbecue sauce or hot sauce, or somewhere around to even have a can of chicken Vienna sausage. But to keep things on the level playing field, I went as close as I could to just original, which it also says, and it's not going to focus here, but made with chicken, beef, and pork added in chicken broth. So it seems to say that on every can. Anyway, Kroger. There are no Kroger near me, but I recently had a friend who went out of state, and when they're like, hey, you want me to bring you anything back? I'm like, yeah, dude, bring me back Vienna sausages. Like, so it's a weird souvenir, but I needed it. We had to find out. Inquiring minds need to know for Vienna Sausage Smackdown 2025, only here on Kaori channel. But without further ado, let's find out. Okay. Looks very similar to the other ones. Maybe a little more pale, but yeah. I'd say these are a little more pale. Let's find out. Can I get a good skewer? Oh, those are actually coming out a bit easier. Come on, yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. Kind of a disgusting pink flavor on these. Kind of a disgusting pink color on these. Again, I'm not drinking that broth. That's disgusting. But yeah. Kind of looks like a hot dog. A little bit thinner. Probably softer. Taste is king. Let's find out. Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay. So I think this is our number 2 spot. I still think Brookdale's a little bit better, but Kroger's cooking with this one. It's the texture is better. It's a little solid. It's not bad. The flavor isn't quite as meaty as I was getting out of Brookdale, but the texture really came through. It was solid. Okay, not solid. I mean, about as solid as you can get for a canned hot dog, but it was not as, again, gelatinous as the Armor one. So, yeah, surprisingly, I think Armor is just falling behind here. Maybe I've just had too many of them, but I think that's going to be right after Brookdale, which I was surprised. I was really surprised because a canned hot dog sounds like the lowest common denominator for a meat product. I mean, right there was like maybe like luncheon loaf or like potted meat. And if you don't know these meat products, consider yourself lucky. If you do, maybe you like them, but they're not for me. So anyway, this is kind of the lowest common denominator for meat products in my life, but I really wasn't expecting it from Aldi. I thought that would be kind of a cheaper, lesser version of the other ones, but so far it's proving to be one of the best. Okay, little water break between sausages. Okay, so Brookdale's pretty easy to find if you've got an Aldi near. Kroger, again, that's kind of a regional specialty. Armor, you can pick that up anywhere. Libby's is, in my world, more well known for their canned fruit products. I haven't really ever had Libby's canned meat products. I didn't even know they made such a thing. But much like the rest, made with chicken, beef, and pork added in chicken broth. So, yeah, this is our next one up. Again, this is a Vienna sausage, fairly easy to find. Should be able to find it like a Walmart or something. Oh, no, that's an interesting thing. So, I don't know much about the canning process, but this is the lid of the can, whereas our other two have these little dimples, or I guess other three. All of the other ones have little dimples in the top. I don't know the purpose. I don't know why this one doesn't have them, but I don't know. I don't know enough about canning, so. Without further ado, though, I may not know about canning, but I know about canned meat. Let's go. Yeah. Ooh, whoa, there is a lot of broth in this one. More broth than any of the other three so far. Okay. Let's grab a little spear here. Okay, because of so much broth, they are not being held together in the same way that the other ones were. Go straight for the one right in the middle. See if we can get that one out. Ooh, this one's got like the scent of it actually does kind of smell a little bit like cat food. There it is. Okay. Shake off some of that brine. Way too much of it, but yeah, actually the look of it, so it's a bit pinker than the rest. Probably because it's been fully submerged in brine for so long, it's been able to keep some of its color without drying out. But like I said, this one actually smells a bit more. It doesn't smell exactly like cat food, but it's just a little bit closer there than the other one. But, you know, we have to eat it anyway. It's for science. Necessary. Here we go. Oh, okay. This one's soft, very soft. Okay, the flavor's not bad. There's kind of a weird note in there, something that I can't quite identify. I don't know how to describe it. It's a spice. I think it's a spice. Almost a little citrusy. I don't know. What's in our brine here? Okay, ingredients. Mechanically separated chicken broth, water, contains less than 2% of salt, spices, beef, pork, sugar, sodium phosphate, sodium flavoring, sodium nitrate, and garlic powder. Could it be that garlic powder? Did the rest of them have that garlic powder, maybe? And yep. So, Armor has garlic powder. Oh yeah, so does Kroger. Okay, so I guess garlic powder is a pretty common ingredient in the brine. That was a weird one. I need another one just to confirm that actually tastes citrusy as I expected. Okay. Okay. Again, I don't like how soft these ones are. Just makes me feel kind of creeped out. It's a little bit weird to have a hot dog that's this soft. Okay. It's really close to the armor. That's close. That flavor, I don't know if I should be liking that or not. Because it's like, oh, maybe it's like citric. And then there's another part of me and it's like, maybe it's palm olive. I can't tell. It's not terribly like, I don't hate it. The flavor's good, but it's, the texture is so soft. You know, I think it's very close to armor, but I think I'm going to have to put it behind armor. It's okay, I guess. It's can't be. Okay. A little bit of a water break. Cleanse my palate before we move on to the next one. Okay. Okay. So, like I said with Libby's, you can find that at probably any Walmart. This one is a Walmart product. Great value Vienna sausage. Made with chicken, beef, and pork added. Huh, interesting. Come on, focus. Yeah, made with chicken, beef, and pork added. Added to what? The rest of them said like chicken broth added. Oh, there it is. It says it right under it. Right here. Yeah, Vienna sausage in chicken broth. So, anyway, great value. Interestingly enough, one of the few that doesn't come in a blue can. I don't know why, but taking a look at it, Kroger here comes in a brown can. And great value. The rest are all in blue cans. So I don't know if that's for easy brand recognition or what, but anyway, great value Vienna sausage. I don't have high hopes for this one. Got the dimples in the lid, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's see if this thing worth writing home about. Whoa. Okay. First and foremost, there's almost no broth in this. They were really, really skimpy with the broth. And as a result, the sausages, they have a kind of a disgusting grayish color. Maybe like a beige almost, like an old computer case or something. They don't look good. Again, I don't have high hopes, but science. Let's see if I can skewer this one. Come here, yo. Oh. It's fighting me. Okay. So this disgusting like brownish beige color on it is mostly just on the top of it. Once you actually get into the meat of it, it's actually kind of pink on the inside. Oh, I don't know. I'm still not terribly hopeful. I don't know what the sweet spot is for the broth in here, but yeah, let's find out if this guy's any good. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Well, because there's so little broth. Because there's so little broth, it's actually... It's actually more solid. It's obviously not as solid as a hot dog would be, but it's not totally gelatinous. It's not bad. The meat flavor's decent. I guess I'd probably choose this over Armor, but I don't know. There's no broth in it. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. You know. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. Here. I think I would probably eat this before I would eat Armor Brand. Again, maybe that's just because I filled my quota of Armor Brand sausages. I don't know. Alright, cleanse my palate and then we'll move on to the last one. Okay. This one. Come on, you. Carmella brand. It's the only one that has a mascot character. I'm assuming that it's Carmella herself. The other interesting thing is that nowhere on here does it really describe these as Vienna sausages. It doesn't actually say anywhere on the can until... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. It does describe them in the ingredients section as Vienna sausage. Chicken Vienna sausage. Now, I guess that this one's a little bit different and it doesn't have mechanically separated beef and pork in it as well. Well, this is just a chicken product. Oh, let's see. Mechanically separated chicken, butter, seasoning, sugar, dextrose, sodium, soybean oil. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 100% a chicken product. Weirdly enough, this is going to be the only Vienna sausage that has no pork in it. Well, in this lineup anyway. I do have another can of chicken Vienna sausage by Kroger, but yeah, I'll save that for a different time. So, but I will test Carmella against all of its compadres here. Let's see. Again, no dimples on the top of this one either. Maybe it's just like the facility or something. Okay, okay. Interestingly enough, these ones are like splitting at the casing. Oh, and I spilled some of the broth. Yeah, so these ones are kind of splitting a little bit. A little different. There's a lot of broth. They're very generous with broth. And I'm guessing that's probably going to make them pretty soft, but being made of chicken also, I'm sure won't help. Anyway, it's going to be difficult to properly gauge this one against all of the other ones, considering that it's a different, made of different ingredients. Okay, color's pretty similar, maybe a little bit darker than the other ones. Like I said, it's kind of splitting, but yeah, Carmela brand, it's kind of a more specialty brand. I had to go out of my way and find this one at like an international foods market. So let's see if that pays off. Oh, I don't like that. Sorry, Carmela, this is not where it's at. Alright. That is not good. I mean, none of them are great, but Carmela brand here, it's rubbery. Yeah, the casing is rubbery. The actual sausages themselves, they're not phenomenal. I don't like the flavor. I don't like the texture. I hate to say it, and I'm sorry if Carmel is your favorite brand of Vienna sausage, but yeah, that's just not good. So, that's an easy one. Real easy to figure out where that one's going. So, let's see if we can move this camera just a little bit to get a better view. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure this is my rankings. Number 1, Brookdale Vienna sausage, available only at Aldi. Next up is Kroger, a bit of a local chain specialty. If you've got a Kroger near you, I'd recommend checking out their Vienna sausage. After that, we've got Great Value Vienna sausage, which can be found pretty much at any Walmart store. I have to imagine any Walmart store carries it. Armour Vienna sausage. It's a pretty good middle of the road. You need a snack to take with you on camping or something. The Armour sausage, it's going to be perfectly serviceable. I survived off of these in college, and they're fine. After that, Libby's Vienna sausage, a very close second to Armour sausage. I think the flavor was a little bit better than Armour. However, because of the water content, or the broth content, it was just so difficult. It was so difficult to get past it. It was too soft, kind of mushy. And after that is Carmela, which unfortunately, again, sorry if it's your favorite one, but it is a far distant last place, way beyond all the rest of them. It's rubbery, it's kind of disgusting. Don't go seeking it out. So there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Vienna Sausage Smackdown 2025 here on Kawaori channel. I hope that you've taken something away from this. Perhaps if you know more Vienna sausage, I encourage you to maybe try your own and check it out. I hope you found something you liked here, and thanks a lot for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.